If you guys enjoy my content and you want to see the channel grow, then consider hitting that join button. There's 3 tiers to choose from, and you get exclusive content here on the channel that's not available to other subscribers. Once you hit the join button and pick which tier best suits you, go over to the playlist. There's 2 different categories to choose from: past live stream as well as exclusive content only available for members, such as the Storm Nation live stream, which is a live stream every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. for the members, by the members, as well as other exclusive videos already uploaded on the main channel. All you have to do is click the join button, pick a tier, and then start watching exclusive content. Thank you all so much, and I hope you guys join the membership and become a part of Storm Nation. Boom! What's up, people? How's it going? Welcome back to the channel once again. Got Danny with us. Anzo might be coming in a little bit later. Adam, unfortunately, won't be able to make it because he has to work late tonight. And we might get Gasgar in here. I still can't pronounce the name, but I do apologize. Yes, guys, we are going to be talking about WandaVision. Of course, that's the main topic, but me and Danny's also going to be talking about some Mortal Kombat. So, as always, hit the... Dude, you notice they played the original song at the end of that trailer. It was like, dun, 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 dun. They slowed it down. Yeah. They slowed it down.
I'm used to hearing that fast pace. Dun, dun,
yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, if they play that, that's going to be fire.
Did you notice that the music in the trailer is the same music in the Black Widow trailer?
I didn't notice that.
Go back and look at the last Black Widow trailer where it's like, it's the same song in the Mortal Kombat trailer, but then at the end it bleeds into the dun, 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 dun. I was like, man, dude, I watched that trailer. My girl watched that trailer with me, and when Sub-Zero caught him and that damn blood flew up and he froze that shit and turned it into a dagger, dude, she's like, that is clean as hell. I'm like, yeah, it was pretty dope.
I hope that they get rights to that song.
They would have to. They would have to.
Not only I hope they get the rights to the fast pace and play it in some.
Oh yeah. I want the original song too.
Yes.
I the Mortal Kombat trailer, man, I loved it. I didn't get a chance to review not Black Widow, but WandaVision today. But we're gonna talk about that tonight. So Andrew coming in with a super chat right off the bat. What's up, Mr. Andrew? Andrew, you really need to become a mega tier member so you can come in and join the Storm Nation stream, man. Because I know you want to talk about a lot of this stuff in our stream, so you should really consider becoming a member. Calling it right now, Ralph is Mephisto. Is Ralph that sword agent?
I don't think that's Mephisto.
He's up to something though.
I think they kind of revealed it and saying that his goal is to try to reanimate the Vision.
Yeah.
And use it for whatever purpose.
To weaponize him. To weaponize Vision. To reanimate him. Yeah. But what if maybe he's working with Agatha Hart, whatever her name. Agatha. Yeah.
Maybe she won't. I think she want those kids for whatever purpose.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll say, well, if I get those kids and get one of the producer kids, then I'll get the Vision and give it to you, because it's like she's trying to make the Vision go outside that bubble, so maybe old boy could get him and do whatever he's gonna do to him. But
yeah,
Wanda is batshit crazy now, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, we're starting to realize that it wasn't all her like we thought it was. Mm-hmm. That Agnes was behind it all, which we all pretty much predicted, but we just didn't know if Agnes was working for someone else.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm telling you, the transformation from Rambo to Captain Marvel was awesome as hell. I love that. I played that back about 4 or 5 times.
Oh, that was awesome. Yep. I liked her a lot. She's even wearing like the suit. Yeah. Yeah. And her eyes glowing. I was like, oh, this is dope, man. Like it's really, really good. So Anzi in the house. What's up, my man?
What's up? What's up,
Anzo?
Did someone tell you your mic sounds pretty good, bro?
Yeah, Danny did. I don't know. You know what? I bet you it's set to the webcam mic. Hold on a second.
Mike.
No.
Oh yeah.
We can hear it now. Just turn it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just turn the
Hello?
volume up.
I can't
We
turn
can
it
hear
up
you.
anymore, Captain. Okay. All right. So, is that better?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
it's
can hear
better. Yeah, much better.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was set to the webcam mic and not the Yeti mic. But
Yeah.
when Monica Rambeau came in that thing, or like, well, the thing ain't letting, like, they wouldn't let the car go in, and she just went in, and you just seen the transformation. Like, it's, if I'm not mistaken, though,
I think she's just as powerful as Wanda now. It just because if you notice, when Wanda's controlling is red. After she came in there, it turned blue.
yeah. But if I'm not mistaken, in the comics, after Carol Danvers becomes Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau becomes a different name, like Photon or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, I wish Terrence was here. I don't know that for sure.
Yeah, it is Photon that becomes her power. I was watching a video where they said she becomes Photon, or she was Miss Marvel at one point, and there was another character name she went by.
I know her as Miss Marvel.
So here the theory though. The reason why Monica was able to go in there is because Agatha didn't want that truck in there, so it threw the truck out, but let Monica Rambeau in. That's a theory.
Oh.
I think the reason why she was able to go in there because her DNA has already been altered from the first time.
That is what I think as well. But
yeah, so that's kind of like, okay, here's your cloak. You're already a part of this, so that's going to give you. If you go in here next time, it's going to be easier. And when she, like, was trying to split her up, like it was like multi-dimensional.
Yeah.
And once she pulled herself together, I said, "Oh yeah, she gonna be trouble." But I know one thing, man. That suit was like, damn on that butt.
I know. I said the same thing, Danny.
Jared Bowman coming with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Jared. New here. Hey, hit the subscribe button then, and also follow these guys because their link is in the description box below. You guys notice how the scene of Wanda inside Agnes' house is similar to It Chapter 2 when Beverly entered the old lady's house. I gotta be honest with you. I try not to remember It Chapter 2 because I didn't really like that movie.
Wow.
To me, it reminds me of like Hogwarts or something, all them roots and all that shit down there. And then but one thing I did like about it, did you notice when they were describing Agatha, the theme was the monsters?
Yeah. I like that. I like the whole last 10 minutes of the
That's
episode.
the only one I liked. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool right there.
And she's like, I was behind it the whole time. And then they go over, they show like, she's like, and I even killed Sparky. I'm like, wow.
It was like sadistic.
I was like, son of a bitch. I gotta hear LDG mouth.
As was I.
Hey, but I noticed all the freaking hexes, man. Just like on the bed sheets, like on Vision side, and on the glasses when the kids were eating their sandwiches, there was like hexes all over the freaking.
Man, he said all that shit last night on the doggone on the backstage. I ain't lying. I was like, oh man. I said his medication and all. I'd be damn if that sucker wasn't right.
This is why I am praying that there is someone else involved. If there is someone else involved, then he is wrong. But if he gets to be right for the last two episodes,
oh my god,
we're never gonna hear the end of it. But I think I honestly think it's Nightmare.
He predicted like 2 weeks ago that Agatha was controlling everything. And
Adam said that like after the first episode.
Yeah, but not just everything. We're talking about the people. Like everybody that's in the bubble. Wanda has no control over nothing.
It's almost like he got a peek of the script or something. I was like, how does motherfucker know? And then he's showing all that hex stuff. If it's that nemesis, like he said, oh my lord.
Well, I think there's someone else above it, and I think
his prediction is nemesis.
Nightmare. I think it's Nightmare.
Yeah, Nightmare. I think it's Nightmare too.
Because he's a Doctor Strange villain. And Yeah, I think it's him.
Nemesis, man. I'm thinking
I think that's who Quicksilver is.
If they reveal that ego stone next week. Yeah.
Seriously.
So I got a question. And me and Danny were talking about this in the backstage before we started. Now, last week, Anzo, you broke down how all these commercials were related to an Infinity Stone. Mm-hmm. And you said the paper towel one was the Reality Stone. But this one looked like the Reality Stone.
This one was the Reality Stone. The paper towel was the Power Stone.
Okay.
The power of soaking up and fixing your mistakes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And this one was the Reality. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense now.
Hey, I tell you what, I must be drinking from the slow cup because I ain't saw none of that shit about no commercials relating to Power Stone. When Josh was revealing that shit, I was like, man, what the hell are you smoking?
But see, that's the good thing though, because the show is made so even the average person who never watched MCU can enjoy it. No, right. But then it's also made to where the hardcores has something to dig into, you know. Because I guarantee you, like the average person, like if I would have my girlfriend watch it, like she would like it, but she wouldn't know about like the commercials and the hexagon and all this stuff. But it gives people like us something to talk about to hype up for the following week, and that's why the MCU does it so well.
Who's the writer of this?
This episode or this series?
This series.
I don't know. Let me check.
Whoever they are.
But you know, in the circus, on top of the circus, it says "Fool the Guesser."
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fool the Guesser. So I think they're toying with us, man. Everything.
I still think there's something else because to reveal Agnes just like that right away, there's something, something still behind that. There's something still behind that. But I have a feeling we might get an Ultron sighting.
I'm hearing Ultron might be behind Sword.
I think so. I think that's what they were trying to build with Vision, right? Wanda took them away because when he says we're going to attack, I believe they're going to send in like an Ultron type of character.
Howard, you're talking about Howard, the Sword.
Hayward,
yeah, Hayward. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure
something's up with that guy.
He had to put his essence in some kind of something that they missed.
Ultron, right? He's not dead.
Yeah, he had to put his essence in something.
Okay, so I don't have a writer for it, but because TV series kind of run differently, like Jon Favreau is the showrunner of Mandalorian. It says this was created by someone named Jock Schaffer. So that is the showrunner for this series with Kevin Feige as the producer. Mm-hmm. And then there's like 3 other producers also in charge of it. But
I don't think this is a different producer every episode. I think it's the same guy for the whole series.
Yeah, just like Jon Favreau for The Mandalorian. It's got one overall producer for it. We got another super chat coming in. This one is coming from Andrew throwing $4.99. And Andrew says, as soon as this pops up on my screen, just give me a second because it runs a little slow here. It's gonna pop up here on a second. Yeah, because it's taking forever on this computer.
Ralph is Agnes' husband, who we never see, which is why for my first super chat.
We never.
This is what.
This is the first super chat. He the guy that wrote the first super chat. This is like his follow up.
Oh, Ralph is Mephisto. So he said, calling it right now, Ralph is Mephisto. Ralph is her husband. And now, because me and Dane didn't understand what he was saying, so he sent another super chat to clear it in that Ralph is Agnes's husband, who we never see, which is why, he predicts Ralph might be Mephisto.
Right.
I think so. Either Mephisto or Nightmare. But what I think, right, and this is what I was thinking, I was telling LDG was kind of my theory, is that Agnes, they showed that book. She's going to use that book to bring in either Mephisto or Nightmare, right?
Yeah.
She needs Wanda and she needs Monica to do so. That's why when at the end you see Monica's eyes turn blue because she took over Monica. So I believe she can't get Mephisto alone, so she needs those powers. And if That's the reason why she let Monica into the bubble, is because she knew Monica coming back into the bubble would give her the powers. Because if Monica was in the truck and got through, she wouldn't have got powers. Because that truck was supposed to protect her.
So you think that the blue eyes is actually Agatha giving her taking control of her? No, I think it's her powers.
No, that is her powers. But at the end, her eyes turned purple, not blue.
I thought it turned blue.
No, they were blue, man.
Yeah,
no. When she meets Quicksilver in the end credit scene, her eyes turned purple, not blue.
I was watching on my cell phone, so I didn't notice.
I'm gonna go to that scene right now.
I thought it were blue, like she's about to activate her powers.
I thought the same thing.
Nope, they turn, because her blue is a light blue. When you see, there's a purple glaze in her eyes.
So are you predicting that Quicksilver is like controlling her now? Is that why it turned purple?
No, I think that Agnes is. But what I was saying was, to get Mephisto, Agatha needs
to get Mephisto into this realm, she needs a power source,
right?
Which is
Monica Rambeau, and she needs Wanda's help to do it. She's not powerful enough to do it herself, so she needs Wanda. She needs Monica to do it, and I believe that's what's going to happen. And Vision is going to come and save them.
So I think it's the kids. She needs the kids, and she needs.
I think the kids play a huge part.
They do.
There's a reason why they said she killed the dog in order to get those kids to age up.
Get them to mature fast. Yeah.
But the kids are supposed to be there to be. Their essence is supposed to create Mephisto, because in the comic books, it's those kids that they're a part of Mephisto. So and when he comes in the comic in House of M, what I remember hearing is that he takes their essence, and that's how he becomes like into the universe. So I think he needs those, but he needs those three to get him out.
Vessel to stay in, and then he needs those three to crack whatever dimension he's in, or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
To come out of the dimension. Flash sent me a DM. He said, "I think Mephisto is Quicksilver, and Agatha implanted Mephisto's conscience into Quicksilver. I think Quicksilver is still the one from Fox. Well, we knew that. I think she transported him from a different universe."
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to interrupt. You said something that triggered something for me. Who did you say was going to transfer the essence?
The kids' essence. No, I believe that they are using them to open up the porthole to get to Mephisto, but the kids is the essence that they need for him to survive.
Yeah. So this is why I say that. Did you guys notice that the kid's power today was a lot like Charles Xavier's power, where he's like, it's so loud in here?
Yes.
And he said that she was calm, she's quiet.
Yeah.
Look, because she probably can mask her emotions and thoughts from them kids.
Yeah.
Or is it the house?
It could be the house.
Maybe the house. Yeah.
Because if that kid is psychic like Xavier, then they could be. She might be trying to mature him along because I have a feeling those kids are mutants. Okay, and I think the reason why she was trying to age them was because at a certain age the mutant gene will manifest. So by her aging them up, it triggered their powers, and she needs that power in order to bring Mephisto into someone else.
But did Wanda create the kids? I mean, where are the kids created from?
You see, that's the thing.
Vision can't have no kids.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why there's something more to this. Those kids are a part of Mephisto in the House of M. So whoever they're bringing in, those kids are a part of it, a part of that person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so too. We got over 80 people watching, 44 likes. Be sure to hit that like button. Let's get up to 50 likes. Also, guys, you can follow my guest by clicking the link in the description box below. So yeah, a lot of there's something I was gonna say. So Ozzo, what do you think is going on with the deal with the jackass from Sword?
I think he was trying to create an Ultron.
Really?
Or what I'm thinking is, and this is a fetch, but I think maybe he tried to create another Vision, right? I think the Vision in the bubble is dead. And if they bring in another Vision to come in at the end, they can transfer the dead Vision's mind and everything into the Vision, and that's how they can bring him back to life. That's a far-fetched theory, though.
So basically, no, they might be trying to reverse engineer him. That's probably what they're trying to do.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I think they either created Ultron or they created another Vision.
Well, I
don't know if they're smart enough for Ultron. I'm thinking, and I'm piggybacking off what you said, Andre. I think they took the Vision's dead body in an attempt to reverse engineer and make their own Vision that they could control.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I read somewhere that possibly Ultron, when Ultron died at the end of Age of Ultron, it went into like he switched his essence into the computer base of Sword.
Could be.
A Sword wasn't even a thought then.
No, but he could have transferred his essence into just the internet, and then when Sword was created, transferred his essence over to Sword.
Because that was the Nexus, wasn't it? Where they had to go to the computers to shut it up. It was called Nexus.
That's what they're talking about. That's that commercial.
Was the pill that the commercial talked about.
Yep, the Nexus is kind of like the center of the universe, ain't it?
That too. Yeah. So maybe we're onto something, boys. And also, you're right. I checked the clip. It did turn to purple. So I have a feeling that Quicksilver might be the Quicksilver from a multiverse.
I agree. So
yeah, she's controlled because she's controlling Monica because her eyes were purple at the end.
There was something I was gonna hit on that was at the end because I saw the car like when Monica went up to the house. Before she opened the basement, I noticed the car was red and yellow. I was like, "Fuck, is Tony Stark gonna be here? Like, is I don't know. I just had a feeling because I'm trying to think because they keep teasing this big cameo.
I don't think we're gonna see any of them. If we do, I'd be really surprised if we see an Avenger. Only thing close to an Avenger, I guess you would say, because of the Endgame, was maybe Doctor Strange. I wouldn't be surprised to see him.
I think he's the one that makes the most sense out of everything.
Yeah, but I'm hearing a lot of him and Doom. I'm hearing a lot of that.
I don't think it's Doom.
Doom, I don't understand why Doom would be there though.
Because Doom dabbles in the magic as well as the science.
Yeah, but I would see Doom show up in like Black Panther 2 before I see him showing up in like WandaVision.
I can see Doom being 2 or 3 steps ahead of all them. And as soon as Agatha get whatever power, he swoops in and tries to steal it from himself. That's usually his demo.
This is what someone said, that the big reveal is of course going to be Mephisto, but the actor playing him, someone said it might be Al Pacino. Because Al Pacino, if you haven't read, wanted to be a part of DC. He even spoke to Kevin Feige about having a role in a Marvel movie.
In Marvel?
Yeah.
But old boy said he was excited, Paul Bettany. But I look back, him and Samuel Jackson have never played it. Now he did Jarvis on a Samuel Jackson, but they never did actors on so it might be Samuel Jackson. I don't know.
They got to do something with Samuel. Let me get to the super chat real quick, but I want to talk about the Samuel Jackson. AM21 threw in a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I hope they explain it about the Mind Stone. Yes, we'll get to that in a second. But back to Samuel Jackson. They got to do something with Samuel Jackson because once they announced the Nick Fury series, and 2, the end of Spider-Man Far From Home, we see Nick Fury in space with
sword.
Yeah.
Hey, did she say when she blasted Monica, didn't she say Skrulls at first? When she started
No, she never said anything about Skrulls.
What she said? It's something like Skrulls.
Monica too.
Skrulls. When she first started blasting Monica, and she walking out the house, and she got her up in the air, she said something. I don't try to play it back 4 or 5 times.
No, she said something about the missiles. She said you're always lying. She said the missiles. She said Pietro. And she said something else, but it wasn't.
She said something before missiles.
Yeah, it wasn't Skrulls. I had the caption up. Hold on, I'll tell you.
I'm paying really close attention to this shit.
I always watch my shows with caption.
I have a feeling they're gonna drop the name Scarlet Witch on this one.
At some point,
I have a feeling they are. Because it's all about witches right now, right? And her comment about you're not the only witch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
they're
she said you're not the only girl in town with magical powers.
No, only witch.
The only witch. Yeah. So I think this is gonna be the transition into the Scarlet Witch.
I agree, especially since a couple episodes ago they made a big deal about what's her alias, and she doesn't have one, not a one, you know.
Right?
No, she didn't say witch. She said you're not the only magic girl in town.
Yeah,
magic girl.
Yeah, she didn't say witch.
We got a super chat coming in from James. Mr. James doing a $5 super chat. Mephisto shows up as a fly in the comics. There was a fly on the curtain in Agatha's living room when Wanda was sitting on the couch. Yes. How the hell do you guys pay attention to this stuff?
Yeah, there was a fly.
Yes.
There was a fly. It showed that rabbit. It showed that big ass green fly, and she look around and stuff start clicking.
And Danny, she says drones. So the first thing she says is drones. Yeah, you see, those are the two things that they really focused on in the house was the fly and the book. They focused on that book. I don't know.
It looked like it had like red spell magic around it.
And the half-eaten sandwiches.
But her magic is purple.
There's something with that book, guaranteed.
Yep, that book. She probably got to use that book
to bring in Mephisto.
Yes.
To conjure him up.
And she needs Monica, and she probably needs she needs a Wanda, and she probably needs Monica for that.
Yeah, power source.
That's what I think.
So is next week? Next week episode an hour? The last two or 2 hours?
This one was supposed to be an hour. I heard
that's
the last
what I heard.
Were an hour.
Yeah, this was only like 30-something minutes.
Yeah, did you guys see the end? You guys saw the end credit scene, right?
I didn't.
Yeah, that's where we're talking about her eyes. Okay. Monica's eyes were purple.
Okay, so I couldn't remember if that was the end credit scene or the.
Yeah. But he said Snoopers will snoop or something like that.
Yeah. Super Snoop.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think that Quicksilver is actually a Quicksilver.
I think so too. I think it's just being mind controlled. And I don't know if next week's episode is going to be an hour, but I have a feeling that the season finale is going to be at least 45 minutes.
It got to be.
I don't know why they keep saying all, because they said the same thing with Mandalorian. Oh, the last few episodes are going to be an hour, and none of them were.
Yeah. Disappointed a whole bunch of us.
Yeah.
Not really, because that Luke Skywalker, I was like, damn, this right here, boy, it's going to be hard to beat.
Well, I woke up early to make sure I would have enough time to watch WandaVision because I heard it was an hour, and then I seen it was 30 minutes. I'm like, man, I could have slept in for an extra 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Man, I watched that shit. It was late for work. I'm like, what the fuck?
So we pretty much. Does anybody else have anything they want to talk about on this episode, or do you want to get into some Mortal Kombat talk?
Oh, we can get into the Mortal Kombat talk. Let's do it.
Mortal Kombat. So I was telling Danny in the backstage, did you notice that the music that they played in the trailer was the same music from Black Widow trailer?
No.
Yeah. When you see Jax go, and they play like that, it's the same music from the Black Widow trailer. Only difference is at the end, they transition it into the classic Mortal Kombat theme.
Updated Mortal Kombat theme.
Yeah. I was like, dude. I tell you what, like I was watching it with my girlfriend, right? Because I did the trailer reaction. Then she came in, she was watching it, and dude, when Sub-Zero or Sub-Zero cuts Homeboy, and the blood goes up, and he freezes that shit, and then grabs. She was like, "Oh my god, that shit was tight." I was like, "Yeah, that was pretty badass."
I'm not worried about the fighting. I'm not worried about the action scenes. I'm worried about this damn fucking story, bro.
Man, I ain't worried about no Cole. He can come in as long as the action scenes and stuff is fire. It could be Cole, Gaskar, Robert, Anzo. I don't give a damn.
You can't do that, bro.
The thing is,
go ahead, Rob.
No, because the thing is, I agree with Anzo on this because we've seen this so many times in video game movies, like especially Resident Evil. You have a whole list of characters. Why do you need to create an Alice? You have Jill, you have Claire. It's like, why would you do that for Mortal Kombat? You have literally like 80 to 100 characters, yet you make a new character, but Johnny Cage ain't in it.
Right. Johnny Cage ain't in it. Kano's a good guy, at least at the beginning, right? You know what I mean? I'm like, no, that don't work.
What you do? Well, how about if they kill this new guy and then Cage comes in there at the last minute, does something badass? You'd be, oh yeah.
But they're
not going to do that
because Cage is not in the synopsis. Is not in the.
He's not even casted.
Yeah,
by anybody.
He's not even cast. He's not in the cast list or anything. So, I mean, the fighting.
But I think the fighting, the special effects, are the only thing that's going to keep this movie afloat. Honestly, I don't know about that story, man.
Mm-hmm. Me
It's
neither.
like, I seen some people go, well, Cole Young is actually someone else in disguise and all this stuff. And, you know, I part of me was thinking today, like, what if Cole Young is Shao Kahn? But I'm like, that doesn't make sense either, so never mind.
Mm-hmm. Right. And another thing is when they show the clip, they say Earth's heroes, and they have Kano as one of Earth's heroes. That's
what got me, man. That was got me. It's like Earth's heroes. It's like, I'm Sonya. That's Kano. And like 3 other times in the trailer, Kano is like side by side with Sonya. I'm like, what? What's going on?
Yep.
Now we see them fighting each other, but still, you know, like, and we know Kano's on their side because he rips out Reptile's heart. So
that's
I'm
Reptile.
Like, oh, man.
Are you guys sure that's Reptile?
It has to be.
It looks like some kind of horse thing to me.
Well, I went back and freeze framed it. If you go back and freeze frame it, it looks like a giant dinosaur raptor thing.
Oh, okay, maybe.
Because at first I thought it was like a werewolf. I'm like, what the fuck is there a werewolf doing in this? And then I went back and freeze framed it, and it was a reptile and thing. So I only assume it is reptile.
Okay.
They pulling out everybody because even Cabal gonna be in it. Oh, okay.
Cabal's in it.
Where are you reading that?
On IMDb.
Really?
He must have a really small ass role or dies really early.
Full cast and crew, Mortal Kombat 2021. It lists everybody on there. And he is listed.
So that guy that they show the birthmark or whatever, that's the new character?
Cole Young? Yeah, Cole Young, yeah.
It's played by somebody named Louis Tan.
I don't give a fuck what his name is. Cole Young.
Cabal is played by Daniel Nelson.
I was watching Jeremy John's review of the trailer. He's like, Cole Young? Really? I'm like, everybody's saying that. Everybody.
Yeah, I know. And I had this friend of mine text me, and she was like, oh, did you see the trailer? And I was like, yeah, it was okay. And she's like, oh, stop it. It's great. It's amazing. I'm like, it's not amazing. No.
The effects are cool, but
yes,
that's about it. You know, it's gonna for sure it's gonna blow the previous movies' effects out of the water because of the time and everything. But I don't know, man. Story wise, video game.
Yeah,
like Robert said, man, I'll just get like nightmares from Street Fighter from back in the day. My God, I was so awful.
Hey, that's one of Rob's guilty pleasures, man.
That was awful.
Okay, you hate Street Fighter? Oh, it was Adam then.
Adam likes it.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, like, Mortal Kombat's a very simple story. You know, it's just like no, Cole Young is not gonna be Johnny Cage. Cole Young is Asian. Like he looks like he's mixed, but it's like he's got a birthmark. Oh, he's got an invitation to, you know, Mortal Kombat. And it's like I heard rumor that he might be okay. Here's a super chat that kind of talks about Cole Young. James comes in with a $2 super chat. Cole Young might be Scorpion's son, birthmark. I was thinking that because in the one part of the trailer, he's looking in the mirror, and then you see like a flash of Scorpion in the mirror. So possibly, man. I don't know.
Makes no sense because Sub-Zero is supposed to kill Scorpion's wife and son.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I think the actor that plays Sub-Zero, he's on that show I tell you about Oswald called Warrior. He is a bad motherfucker when it comes to martial arts. So I think that is going to be a good fight scene between him and.
Well, see, I don't think I don't think me and Anzo is debating the fights and the.
No, I'm just making that point.
Effects. It's just because the dude, it could be like the best action and stuff, whatever. But man, if that story doesn't hit for me, it's gonna be a massive disappointment.
Me too.
Because you know, I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan. Like I follow Mortal Kombat since I was like this big in the 90s, you know? And just like, I don't mind you trying to take liberties and do something different with it, but I don't see why you got to introduce a new character when you don't have to introduce a new character.
And not only introduce him,
but that ain't gonna break it for me.
And not only introduce him, he's like a major part of the story.
Yeah, that's the thing. That like, dude, they introduced new people in the original movie. That one kickboxing guy, right? What was he? His job was to be a friend and then die off to make steaks. Right? He didn't start the movie going, "Hey, I'm gonna need to hunt down Sonya Blaze so I can find." No. Like this cool young guy, like he is like the center stone of the movie.
Well, maybe they're using him to tie in some kind of storyline for a trilogy or something.
I don't know. I heard there was a rumor that they might do like expanded universe, like a MCU style thing, which would be great because they have enough material to do that. But you know,
all I can say is the fight scenes and special effects on point, I might can forgive it. The other stuff, I don't care.
All the fight scenes look great.
Yo, there's a scene Sub-Zero does his move straight from the game. I said it in my video. I was like, oh shit. When he snaps the ground, the ice goes up and the wall comes up.
That's tight, boy.
That's exactly from the game. That's exactly the type of movie I was in the game. I was like, yes.
And that's what the fans want, right? That's what they want to see. They want to see.
If I see all the fatalities and moves and stuff,
they're there.
Young here, man, I don't give a shit.
I hated that they showed that in the trailer, though.
Kano's fatality.
Yeah, they did a couple fatalities. It was like finish him, and it was just like a montage. And then Kano's heart one, he was like, "That's a beautiful fucking thing," or whatever he said. It's like Kano wins. I was like, that was cool. I would love to see that in the movie, though, not on the trailer.
Imagine those are the parts that you see in the movie. Only you don't get anything more.
That'll piss me off.
Yeah, remember that? Y'all remember that movie called Big Trouble in Little China?
I know of it, but I never seen it.
Little China, Little Tokyo. No, Little Tokyo was Showdown. Little Tokyo. That was Brandon Lee, I think.
No, this one was one with Kurt Russell.
Oh yes.
And you remember
they had a guy was like Raiden. Yeah.
That's how Raiden did it. So they.
But that's where Mortal Kombat got the Raiden character.
Yeah.
I'm
just saying they use the same special effect.
Well, that's because that's what Raiden was based off of, and Kano was based off of Terminator. So if you go back and watch the documentary, they what's his name? I forgot his name. But he explains where all the characters came from.
Liu Kang, Bruce Lee.
Yep.
And
then he's like, we put a ninja in there to change his color, and we added a female character in there,
and Johnny Cage was supposed to be
Jean-Claude Van
Damme.
Yep.
But I ain't seen like Cyrax or Spectre or none of those.
No,
they're not supposed to be in it.
Yeah,
Cabal is not supposed to be in it.
It's the first movie, dude. It was supposed to be like the first tournament. Like Cyrax and Sector didn't come into Mortal Kombat 3.
I hear you, but Cabal's in it. I just looked at it just now.
Yeah, but he's probably going to have a small cameo.
Yeah.
Because in Mortal Kombat Annihilation, they referenced Cabal and Stryker. They're like, yeah, Earth's heroes, Cabal and Stryker did it, but they never showed them. So he might have like a small cameo, or he might die like really early in the movie. I'm not a big Cabal fan anyway.
So I liked Cabal in Mortal Kombat 3 and 4.
Oh.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite characters in one of those games.
That motherfucker was cheap, man.
He had the super speed, didn't he?
Yeah. He was cheap, bro. Because anytime someone tried to jump, you just back and forth and catch them in the air.
So question for you: what if they showed all the cool shit in the trailer?
That's what I'm saying.
I'd be pissed off.
So, money back. Give my money back.
Like literally, they showed everything in the trailer. They showed Scorpion's backstory. They showed most of the fatalities. They showed the Scorpion Sub-Zero fight.
They showed Jax getting his arms ripped off.
Yeah, I don't know why they showed that either.
I know.
Like, oh! And then they showed the damn cybernetic arms and shit he had.
And I like that they did it, but I don't like that they changed how he got his arms.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, cause like I know originally he didn't, but at least it's better than more cheap things that the guy had to in the other movie he could pull them off and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, and Mortal Kombat Annihilation, he had him put on so he could be stronger, and he just ripped them off.
I wish they would have made them look like the classic Mortal Kombat 2 Jax arms. Those are the ones I like the best, you know?
Yeah.
They're all silver and they have the little lines like kind of like
sort of like Winter Soldier.
Yeah, like Winter Soldier, exactly.
Yeah, this one had like the skeleton robotic, like the Terminator hand. I'm like, dude, that's gonna be weird, man.
He look like Terminator to me when I saw it.
Yeah,
or like Cyborg or something.
Yeah, just give him 2 Winter Soldier arms. He'll be good to go, man.
I agree. Oh, and I think they even show his fatality too, right?
Yeah.
When he's doing that,
they were getting ready to do that. I'll tell you what, man. My favorite part of it was seeing Mileena. I'm a massive fan of Mileena, and when I seen the girl they got cast, I'm like, man, I don't know, dude. They're gender like race swapping her. I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna work because she's supposed to look like Katana because they're supposed to look like twins, but one's Asian, one's black. But when they showed her walking in the background with the sides, and then she licked that thing, I was like, dude, that was clean, man.
She don't have the teeth though.
She does, but her face doesn't go out all the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. So I'm hoping, because if you notice, there's black, right? So I'm hoping maybe there's a scene where she opens her mouth and it all opens up. I'm hoping that. But if they don't do that, I'm like, okay.
And they didn't even do her tongue right, because when she licked the thing, she's supposed to have a long, like Venom looking tongue.
Yep.
In fact, her whole mouth is supposed to look like Venom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
what's her mama name again with the crazy hair?
Sindel.
You think she gonna be in there?
No.
Nah, there's really no reason for it. They might mention her, like, because Sindel wasn't she the Sindel was the mother of Katana, but wasn't Sindel the queen to Shao Kahn?
Yes.
Yep.
Isn't she the one that was licking the knife in the preview?
No, that was
that was Mileena.
That was Mileena.
Yeah, which is Katana's sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
how does Jax in the game? How does he lose his arms?
So there's two different.
He does it himself, right?
One, he does it himself. Like if you beat Mortal Kombat 2, they explain it in the crawl. Then later on, it was retcon that Ermac did it to him.
Gotcha. Okay. Because I know the first one. He does it himself because he wanted to be more powerful. Yeah, and that was in Mortal Kombat 2, but I couldn't remember the other way.
And then I remember when I was a kid, there was a rumor that he did it accidentally because his fatality used to rip people's arms off.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? That he went to go do that and he accidentally ripped his own arms off. You know, that was a rumor I remember as a kid. Yeah. But yeah, I remember Mortal Kombat 2, he definitely did it himself because he wanted to get stronger.
Mm.
I hope that this movie is successful. They do a second one because one of my favorite villains on Mortal Kombat is Quan Chi. I like him.
Oh, I love Quan Chi too. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a reference to Quan Chi because Quan Chi is the one that caused Scorpion's family to get.
I'm thinking Sub-Zero probably gonna kill Scorpion. Scorpion gonna go to hell, and then Quan Chi gonna bring him back. That's probably what we'll see.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna get. Because I don't think we're gonna get Quan Chi in it because they would have a casting.
Because in the video, when the fight, you don't see any skull or fire, any of that power. Or you see him just using the get over here move and his regular ninja moves. So I don't think he's gonna be able to keep up with the Sub-Zero without any kind of supernatural powers.
He does have supernatural power because you see him when he comes back, he's got that fire all around him.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, but I think that's after he dies.
Yeah. Because
he's gonna get killed. He's gonna die.
Yeah, I'm saying I think Sub-Zero.
Yeah, when Sub-Zero invades his village, he's gonna get killed. Then he's gonna get resurrected, and they're gonna recount each other in the Mortal Kombat. You know,
I think you're definitely gonna get 2 movies. There's definitely gonna be 2 movies.
I'd hope so. How am I nitpicking though? What am I nitpicking? I ain't nitpicking.
You're nitpicking because you don't like Cole Young like I do. We're nitpicking because God forbid they follow the source material.
It makes no sense. Nothing I said is nitpicking.
No, if you don't like it, you like. I mean, they like it. They don't like it, but I mean, I don't care for that.
How can you nitpick on something that hasn't come out yet?
You know what I mean? I didn't even see it
yet. Dude, how do I get like 6 dislikes on the stream before we even go live?
Counting down to when it come out.
You're pissing somebody off, man.
Dude, so I had to go to my store manager today because my manager denied March 19th off. I went up to my store manager. I'm like, hey, bro. I'm like, I need March 19th off. He's like, well, we got inventory. I'm like, okay, when's inventory? March 24th. I'm like, okay, well, the 19th is 5 days before. I'm like, why can't I have 1 day off? I'm like, I need that day off. He's like, go ahead and put it back in and I'll approve it. So he hasn't approved it yet, but
I bet you when you seen that, you were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him, like, look, point blank, I'm not gonna be here.
Yeah,
one way or another, I'm not gonna be. There's no way I can get up.
I bet you when he saw that
4-hour movie, review it, and then do Storms Live in the same day and work. I can't.
Don't say his head on Scott, it would have blew up on him. What the fuck? It's 9,000. Rob Storm, go down.
I don't blame you. I'd want that day off too.
We work like election day, my department. So they're gonna give us that day back. I'm saying, damn, should I save that day for Zack Snyder? And I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm going to do it.
Yeah. It's gonna be if you're a YouTuber, it's gonna be a big day, man.
Mm-hmm. I bet you them buttholes gonna do like they did Wonder Woman and started at the same time, so nobody can get an unfair.
I was hoping they were gonna start it Thursday night because you remember back when theaters were open, it starts on Friday, but they always did the premiere on Thursday night.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but did you hear what happened last night with the WandaVision episode? Disney servers actually crashed in parts of the world, man, because of the demand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. You're literally nitpicking that Mileena doesn't have her teeth. That's not a nitpick.
That's something I said. Like,
that is not a nitpick.
That's part of the character. She's the same species as Baraka. If Baraka doesn't have his teeth, then that's completely
not a nitpick.
That's like saying Vulcans. It's a nitpick that Vulcans don't have pointy ears.
Yeah.
It's like Spock doesn't have pointy ears. Oh, you're nitpicking, Anzo.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's not a nitpick. That's the way the character is.
I thought you were bringing hit to what I said. I'm like, whoa, man, the servers that crashed, man.
A nitpick would be if I said, oh, she's not wearing the same costume in the game. Yeah. That's a nitpick.
Yeah.
You know?
I actually like her costume in the trailer.
I don't have an issue with any other costumes, to be honest with you. I mean, Liu Kang looks a little bummy, but
really, well, that's because he's not the main character in this movie.
I didn't see the blade on Kung Lao's hat neither.
It's probably there. I mean, I wasn't really looking at the blade.
He's one of my favorite characters too.
Like a Peaky Blinder.
Yeah, I gotta get HBO Max or something because I want to do a Snyder Cut watch party.
It's gonna be on Prime, man.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, bro.
It's gonna be on Prime here.
Yeah, but is it gonna be on Prime the exact same day? And if it's on Prime, then I gotta pay for it. I don't want to fucking pay for it. I want to see that shit for free.
What?
Justice League.
But wait, when you guys watch it on HBO Max, is it free?
If
you subscribe for it, it's free.
Yeah.
No,
or do you have to pay extra to watch it?
No, it's free.
You pay for the subscription, and then everything that comes on there
is free.
It's free for 31 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like Mulan where you need a Disney Plus subscription and pay 30. Like I did that because I'm an idiot. But I mean, I like the movie, but it kind of pisses me off because a month later the movie was free on Disney Plus. I'm like, the fuck?
So they did the reverse. If you subscribe to us, then we're gonna watch for free, but we're gonna let you do it for 31 days.
Yeah, because here what happens, it comes out on our Prime, Amazon Prime, and then you have to pay like $35 to watch it.
Oh. Yeah. Now I'm not gonna lie, if they do that for Black Widow and be like, hey, pay $30 to see Black Widow, I'll do that tonight. Like here.
I know if I want to do the watch party, I'm probably gonna have to do it that way because when I was waiting for Wonder Woman to come out, that thing didn't come out on my box till like 5:00 in the afternoon. Right. So Danny had seen it already, videos were up already. So I'm gonna have to get Amazon Prime so that I could do the watch party.
And your phone's blazing with everybody's comments and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Andrew threw in a super chat. Also, I want to throw in a 10-minute warning. Andrew threw in a $5 super chat. Jezebel article says that dumbest thing. Where's Chun-Li in Mortal Kombat movie?
Yeah, I seen that. Someone posted that thing.
Wrong franchise.
Yeah, it made no sense. It really made no sense that when whoever posted it. So
damn, these 50 minutes went by fast.
Yeah, for real.
You notice when Adam's not around, we don't get no Jake or Edward or anybody. You know,
Jake be like, "No, Adam."
I'm out.
Well, when we're talking about Mortal Kombat, WandaVision, Jake would come in and be like, "Did you guys see the Mario movie?"
Like, you're getting under my hard-earned money.
Yeah, I'm definitely, like I said, hey man, Mortal Kombat comes out, I'll be there first day to watch it. You know what I mean? I'll be watching it. I can't wait to see it. But I'm just worried about the story. I said that in my video. I'm like, just please don't let me down.
I tell you what, man. If Cole Young kills Shang Tsung, I am rioting.
Yeah, that'll be trash. I'll be like, this movie's trash. I don't care what they put in it.
Yeah, I don't care how good the movie is. If Cole Young defeats Shang Tsung, I am giving that movie the worst review ever.
Yeah, I agree.
You might better go ahead and get it done, because that might happen. But
also, you might be able to see the movies here in the theater because the theaters are reopening.
Oh yeah, but Justice League ain't coming out in theaters though.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
This trailer, man, actually gave me hope, because I didn't have any hope for Mortal Kombat, because I was like,
but to be fair though, Danny, like, I'm not trying to piss in your cornflakes, but there's a lot of trailers that look really good, and then movies come out and look really bad. Wonder Woman.
I was excited about the thought of Wonder Woman, but some of those videos, some of the trailers was like, What I was excited about the trailer was when she was last on that lightning. It looked better in the trailer than it did in the movie. I was like, I was so disgusted with the movie after that damn mall scene. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I did all this shit. Man, I went to work and got cases done early so I could come back and see the shit.
You were doing that about Mortal Kombat when you find out about Cole Young. Michael Joyce came in with a $5 super chat. I've been digging WandaVision, and I'm at season 2 of Mandalorian now. Got HBO Max last night and watched the Linda Carter Wonder Woman. Well, that's better than Wonder Woman 1984. So,
definitely. Man, Linda Carter was hot, man. I remember watching that shit as a kid going, the mouth wide open.
I still like Gal Gadot. There's something sexy about that.
Yes,
I like Gal Gadot too.
Different type of woman.
I don't know what
Wonder
it is.
Woman 84 was just.
Hey, I don't care how bad it is. When she get out that car and that split and that white dress, oh my God.
I think Cheetah looks better.
So do I. Really?
I think Cheetah looks better.
I'll take my Black Widow. Thank you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Out of all of them, 100%. There's no doubt about it. Especially when Iron Man 2, when she first shows up, man, and you know she gets into the ring and she puts her legs around. I was like, yes.
Well, that fight
around
scene,
happy was happy.
Yeah.
That fight scene when she went to that building to get Whiplash. Man, she was changing that car.
We got a super chat coming in from Poetic Gangster. Confirmed news about Michael Keaton's Batman returning in Flashpoint movie. Hearing it will be a multiverse, different version of heroes and villains. I thought we covered that like 4 months ago.
Yeah, we did. That was been confirmed like 4 months ago.
Yeah, that's way old news. The new news is Supergirl's been cast for Flashpoint.
Oh, really?
They cast Supergirl today. Yep. I believe it's a Hispanic chick as Supergirl.
Oh, really?
Right.
Yeah, she looks pretty good. Just put blonde hair on her. I'm down with it. You know how I feel about my Supergirl.
Hey, the girl that played Supergirl on the CW, man, she had that.
Danny, you gotta let these TV show characters alone, man.
You ain't even heard what I said.
I did. Yeah,
I said she looked good. I ain't said shit about her playing in the movie.
He's like, I think Greg Gustin should be the Flash in the movie. I'm like,
I'm about to cuss your ass out. I ain't say shit about her fucking playing in the movie. All I said is she had the girl next door look. God damn.
The girl next door.
I thought she was okay. I didn't think she was all of that.
I don't think she was all that.
I ain't said sexy. I didn't say she had the girl next door.
Okay.
That is all that I said.
So you wouldn't give the girl next door some wood?
Oh yeah. Sometimes the girl next door is sexy. Oh, I said she looked like the girl next door. I ain't say she was like Gal Gadot. No, she ain't Gal Gadot.
Going to work.
Linda Carter is hot, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Back in the day. But she
back in the day.
She didn't even look that bad in Wonder Woman, though. She didn't look that bad.
No, she was in Supergirl too. She didn't look that bad.
Yeah.
She like the president, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. The one thing good about the chick that got to play Supergirl for Flashpoint is at least she'll have booty.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, when Monica Rambeau got in that
mm-hmm. And that suit. I saw that too when she dropped the friggin' astronaut suit. She started running. I'm like,
that's what I said.
Man, I hit that thing about 3 times, man. I'm like, what the hell? The hell she got that badonkerish from? Like,
and did that whole 10-second replay back, right?
And it was like an hourglass shape, you know what I mean? She had the hips and the body and everything. I was like, oh, okay. Monica got it going on, boy.
Yeah, I said, damn, she got a lot of badonkerish going on back there, boy. Good Lord.
Well, she obviously must have got it from her dad. She didn't get it from her mom.
I don't know.
So
she got it from somewhere.
We all know that when she has her movie, they gotta put her in like some tight leggings, boy. I want to see her some leggings, boy.
Yeah. Dude, I think they need to give her her own series, man.
Yeah, I do. I like her in the show.
So do I.
I think she's a good character.
She'll be the first black female superhero in Marvel, won't she?
If you don't count Shuri,
I forgot about Shuri.
Well, don't forget, no, because we got Gamora.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's green.
She's played by a black actress.
Yeah, she is.
I know, but she's green in the show. If bitch is green, there's something wrong with the pussy. I'm sorry.
But
what's the actress that play her? I can't think her name.
Who?
Zoe Saldana. Oh man,
yeah.
She played Colombiana. I love that movie. Damn, she's sexy in that movie.
Danny just having a hard on tonight.
Yo, if the girl is sexy in the movie, Danny liked the movie. You don't care what the movie is about.
I like the movie, but that's just the cherry on the top. Okay, did you really like the movie? Take Jennifer Lopez out there, script a movie. Would you really like the movie?
Which movie?
Yes.
Hustlers?
Yes.
I didn't really like Hustlers to begin with, whether she's in it or not.
I'm saying take her out of that.
Yeah, but I didn't like it whether she's in it or not.
I will tell you, as a fan of that movie and a fan of Jennifer Lopez, if they would have took Jennifer Lopez out of it, I still would like the movie because I still like the story of the movie. Jennifer Lopez just put it over the top as better.
There's a woman there. You can't talk freely. I ain't believing that shit. No.
She's way over there. She's not even in the kitchen.
Well, I'm telling you, I left the movie and I thought I wasn't a fan of it. I didn't think it was great. I didn't like it, but J-Lo was the only thing I liked in it. But I didn't like the movie.
And I said that Hustler should have been nominated for an Oscar. I didn't think it should win. I think it should have been nominated for Best Picture. It has nothing to do with Jennifer Lopez is in it because I hate Anacondas and Jennifer Lopez is in that.
Well, that was her first movie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But like enough was fire. I like that.
Jared Bowman came in. Monica is now the thickest female in the MCU.
Yes.
Facts.
That is true.
Facts.
That is true.
Facts. And I want to see more of it. You know?
Darcy's pretty thick, man. She was tied up on that suit, man.
Yes.
You think CW's going like, man, we just got like a black lesbian chick to play Batwoman. Everybody's talking about Monica Rambeau and Disney Plus.
What are we doing wrong?
I wonder.
Probably because Monica Rambeau ain't sitting there going female rights and all this.
All that woke mess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Monica Rambeau's like, I'm just trying to stop Wanda. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Man, when Wanda throws her up in the air and she comes down with her powers, I was like, yes. I was like, fight, come on,
don't make me hurt you. I don't think you can hurt her no more.
Yeah, and she was like, do it.
See her facial expressions, like the confidence Monica had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Question for you, because I gotta start wrapping this up. Do you think she's a mutant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
So do I.
This is what this is all about. It's about introducing mutants.
I agree. I think she's a mutant now.
Do you think because, well, do you think it might be because could be some of that? Because we think Infinity Stones in there some kind of way. Do you think she might be drawing off some of that?
There's no Infinity Stones in there.
Oh yes, there is.
How? I know. How they all got taken away.
Yes, I believe that fucking Infinity Stone in Vision's head is real. I believe Monica and not Monica, sorry, Wanda tries to create it and she can't. That's why when you show the clip, they show it exploding. And then I believe Agnes was the one that helped her create the stone to get Vision alive. Because when Vision comes out of the bubble, he still has the stone.
Yeah,
in his head.
Because remember in the books, Agatha like mentors the Scarlet Witch, right? And a lot of things. Yeah, so that's a good point.
If Agatha is pulling, if we believe that's really Quicksilver from another dimension, what's stopping Agatha from going to other dimensions and pulling the Infinity Stones?
That's a good point too.
I think that she can do some things, but with other things, you got to have a certain spell or a certain power. Because I'm pretty sure Doctor Strange, he's supposed to be Sorcerer Supreme, so he probably got spells in place to keep her from doing certain things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the only thing now that I'm thinking about that is the Luke Skywalker moment. It got to be Doctor Strange.
That's the only thing that makes sense to the story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be more than just Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Who else is magical or cosmic?
I'm telling you, I have a feeling it's going to be Magneto or Professor Xavier.
I was thinking Professor X, but and as much as I think that would be cool,
maybe it'd be Professor X.
How does that tie in?
Professor X, he feels Wanda's pain and despair, so he comes to try to help her, and then Doctor Strange sees that Agatha is doing all this crazy shit, and he comes to try and stop her.
So you see, the problem with that is we don't have mutants in the MCU yet, right? So how could we have Magneto or Professor X come in when they're not mutants?
Well, Quicksilver and the little boys are mutants already, aren't they?
What's that?
Quicksilver and the two little boys are mutants now, aren't they?
No,
they got mutant-like powers.
Well, Quicksilver said that he has the X chromosome, but he never said he was a mutant. The little boys, we don't know if they're. We don't even know if the little boys are real yet. So I think Monica is the first mutant that we're gonna have. But I believe that hex, when it dissipates, it's gonna put a bubble around the world, which creates the mutants. Like when it explodes, it's just going to be such a big explosion that it's like a big bang because they keep talking about the big bang.
It's going to send a shockwave around the globe.
Exactly.
So whoever has that X gene is going to become a mutant.
That's what I think.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think, because those kids and everybody, you can see where the DNA is starting to get changed. So I believe whenever that thing comes down, it's just going to send a shockwave across the globe. And that's what I think is going to happen. Any final thoughts for the end of the show, guys?
Nope, that's it.
Ready for next episode.
We hit over 100 viewers again tonight, so it's been like that every day this week. Be sure to follow these guys' channel. I will put Gasgar's. I don't know if I said it. I almost said it right. Sorry. I will put the link to your channel in the description box as well. As soon as I get done with the stream, I already have Anzo and Danny's in the description box below. So click, subscribe to them, guys. Thank you for everything. You guys take care. Have a good night.
Peace.
Peace out. And